Next guest, shot to fame as a Blue Peter presenter at the turn of the millennium, has been a Countryfile host since 2009 and has just returned from the Paris Olympics as a much-loved commentator.
How could he have done so much, that young skin, despite being on our screens for the past 25 years? Matt Baker says he's now been overshadowed by none other than his parents.
Oh, yes, and it's all because of his hugely popular series, Matt Baker Travels with Mum and Dad. It is back for a brand new series. Have a look at this.
Bye, farm.
We love our travels around the north of England, visiting world-class wonders on our doorstep.
I tell you what, we haven't half discovered a lot of stuff together, haven't we?
We've seen some fabulous things behind the scenes.
I'm doing things at 80 that I've never done all my life before.
We're setting off for a whole new set of adventures. This time, bringing the latest member of the Baker family along for the ride.
Stand by, the Cascade's on its way.
I'm waiting to wash my feet here.
Oh,
Lovely, innit?
yeah, really lovely.
A new set of adventures. Where will it take us?
And Matt's with us now. You know, Matt, once I hear the music and just the tone of the show, I'm just like, oh, it's like a TV hug.
Me too. I sort of sit back and go, oh, it feels like I'm back at home. It's nice.
What's it like seeing your parents on camera with you? Do you get quite protective when you see them on?
I love it. And I love it because I know that they're having a really good time. You know, this came out of a show that we did quite a few years ago called Our Farm in the Dales, where we went back and reversioned the farm and what have you. And we'd take little trips away. And then we've supersized that concept, really, to discover the world that's around, you know, just around the farm. Everywhere's like an hour and a half away, max. And, do you know, before we started filming Our Farm in the Dales, you know, I suppose my dad's now 80, and you get into those chapters in your life where, you know, really settling down now and slowing up and all of that. And this has been a whole new thing for him. And I know he loves it. And that, to me, is the gift of it. And we go out as a family, have a great time. They don't know what's going to happen. There's loads of surprises for them along the way. And Mum has a lovely time. Dad has a super time. And we take the caravan away as well. So it's a little home from home. We don't sleep in it. We just take it so that Mum and Dad can go and sit and relax. And Dad has a sleep in between little things that we're doing and a nice cup of tea. And Mum packs it all up. And it's just really looking forward to having a nice time as a family together. And I think that's the key with it. It's precious. It's small. We don't go far, and it's the joy of the stuff that's around where we all live at home. So hopefully it's inspiring people of our generation, if we can, to spend that precious time with our parents or older relatives and go out and have fun together.
Well, I agree, because I was thinking that you go away as on holiday as kids, don't you, with your parents, and then we sort of all just stop doing it. And it is sad because I think you were saying in the first season that your parents hadn't really seen a lot of different places. They've been working their whole life on the farm, hadn't they?
But it's also down to us to be able to give, you know, older people in our family new memories. Instead of them all reminiscing about the good old days. It's like, no, we can get out and we can go and have a great time and we don't have to go far. And this time we're taking along, my mum has got a new puppy. Being International Dog Day, I mean, this is perfect. But little Archie, who's a beaver terrier. And we...
Oh, no!
There is Archie. So there is Archie.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Now, Archie came on board after a travels that we did in York. We were doing a Christmas special and we went into this church and this lady came in with a little dog in a bag. And my mum was just obsessed from that moment. She was like, what kind of dog is it? Beaver Terrier, which is like a recessive gene of the Yorkshire Terrier. So he's a tiny little dog. And he comes everywhere with us. So he's literally in training for the whole series, which is fun.
More importantly, in the back of shots, did I spot a Massey Ferguson 135?
You did?
What's that?
Oh,
You did?
it's my favourite tractor.
Yeah, you did.
No way, you have a favourite tractor?
Yeah, 13. What year? 135.
Yeah, 135.
Sorry,
Well,
the
we went to the
135, of course.
Northumberland show, and basically there's a whole display of tractors there. The TE20, the old Massey, with a three-point linkage on the back. Honestly, a forerunner of all.
What year is the
agricultural
135? It looked like a 68.
Yeah, I think it was, 60s.
Oh,
yeah, it
what
was.
I do for that.
It's beautiful. It's the red one at the end there. But yeah, magic. So we go to the Northumberland show, which is literally like half an hour away from where the farm is anyway. Archie comes along. He gets entered into the puppy section, but we take one of our cockerels along.
You take a cockerel as well with you?
Well, it's an agricultural show, so yeah, we're entering in to see
Oh, I thought you just
how
meant
well
for an
he'll-
alarm clock.
Well, no, but it's very useful if you need to keep an eye on the time. But yeah, so we enter him in. I won't let you know what happens because it's, you know.
How are you dealing with foxes at the moment? Causing terrible
Always
trouble
tricky.
with the hens. No eggs around our place these days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always
heavy going. Heavy
and,
going.
Yeah, quite upsetting at times, actually. But that's the reality of having chickens. You've got to make sure you put them in. Otherwise, this fella's
Do you name all of your animals?
No, there's a lot.
too many.
There's certain animals we do name, yes.
Yeah.
We've got, like, there's Mediterranean miniature donkeys that all have names. They've got 5 of those. And there's lots of sort of ornamental chickens. Stanley, for example, he is a prize cockerel, so he does have a name.
Stanley.
But there's lots of other hens and chickens and cockerels that don't have names, and lots of sheep that don't have names. But we'll always name the males, so the tups, the rams, they all get names.
It's such a lovely. See how you get lost in it because
This
it's
is what
such
I
a
mean.
beautiful environment to be in. Yeah.
No, it's lovely. I suppose it is. And so you're taking the dog on this journey with your parents. So I suppose it must be carnage at times, is it?
It's fun. That's why I take the caravan, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
yeah.
If it gets a little bit too much, you know, you could just open the caravan door and there's a little bit of a sleep or what have you can happen, and then we're back in the game again.
I bet you could have done with that for the Olympics, couldn't you? Have somewhere to have a kip. You've not stopped.
Full on. It was a good summer. It was a productive, energetic summer. But yeah, at the Olympics. I mean, I'm very, like, you know, Craig and I were
awesome,
talking
wasn't it?
earlier on,
It
but
was awesome.
we're very privileged to do this. And, you know, it's like a massive, big old sports day. And gymnastics is something that's been a massive part of my life, you know, ever since I was a small boy. It's the sport that made me who I am and weirdly ended up, you know, leading to what I do for a living now. And if it wasn't for that sport, then, you know, who knows what I would be doing. But, yeah.
That's you. So, because people are
That's
going, why
me,
is the
yes.
guy off Countryfile presenting the Olympics?
I
No.
love it when people say
Why is
that.
the guy from the British gymnastics team presenting Countryfile?
Yeah. That was me. I was British squad back in the day, and now commentate alongside Craig Heap, who I used to train with as well. But yeah, it's my former life now as a commentator. It was always my dream to get to the Olympics, and it didn't work out for one reason or another. And but I got there in the end.
Yeah.
I always felt like I had a bet with a mate of mine at school, and I said I will be at the Olympics one day. And thankfully, I never said I'd be
It's an
competing.
incredible privilege to get to, and it really is.
Honestly, it's an energy like nothing else. I can't quite put it into words because I don't think there's anything else on the planet that brings the world together
I
in the
agree.
way that the Olympics does. And the fact that you want everybody to do well. Yeah, you're looking out for your country, but you just want everyone to perform. That's how I feel anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And a bit like your show with your parents, I think it's nice to have some feel-good stuff on telly again that
Yeah,
makes you just
yeah.
feel proud and
Well, do you know,
come together.
we're so lucky to do the filming we do and go off all over the place, but to take your parents,
Yeah.
honestly, it is so special and it's precious time together. You cannot undervalue spending quality time with your family. And, you know, we're very lucky. I work with a great film crew as well, and it's just one big happy family, and I love it. I really do.
It is great a family holiday, but it's nice to go to Paris on your own as well for a month as well. Just a little break. Matt Baker travels with Mum and Dad, available to watch our stream from 9 p.m. Monday, 2nd of September on More 4. So,
great.
well, good to see you again.
to see you both.
Hey, wouldn't it be lovely if someone sent us in a couple of Massey Ferguson 135s now?
What, into the studio?
We're here.
Well, no, just for us to keep. I mean, not good for London, but what a lovely tractor.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I agree.
man.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tractor chat. I can't get involved. I can't. It's gone over my head.
When you see this tractor, you'll understand. It's